So now we come to the fillers tab. Now this tab is useful uh, to do all the fillers and the finishing touch-ups of a kitchen, right? So the overlay is nothing but just like a door material, but in a which is edge banded on all four sides is called a overlay. A cut to size panel, which is called CTS, is basically just a door material, but the edges are not finished. That is a cut to size panel. And let's say if I want to also order a veneer, right? Like if I'm doing a shaker doors in gray and I want some veneer roll, then you can say veneer and you can order it as a laminate sheet. And these are like a 4x8 sheet. So you can either order it as cut in half, like 2x8, two sets, or you can just add an order of 4x8. And if you just pick a laminate sheet, that means there's no really choice for this particular material that you want to just order from certain size, right? So the width and the height would really not matter if you do the veneer. Okay. Um, Only for an overlay, the width and the height matter. So generally, if I want to say the overlay is a toe cake material, I want to use it for a toe cake, I usually do the max of 96, and the height of that is a 4 inch because all my toe cakes are 4 inches. Depth really doesn't matter, and I can say it's for toe cake. Now, overlay can also be used as a crown because in some of our kitchens we use a flat crown and it can be used as a crown. But let's say you want to do certain moldings, we have some custom crown, we have certain different styles. At some point of time, we'll be able to upload a picture of what each of this will be. So you'll have a button that will give you the size of style of different options of moldings or scribe. Then we also have floating shelves. Now, we do carry floating shelves. We can make a floating shelf in the same material as that. So what you need to do is give the width. Let's say I want this floating shelf to be 36 wide. The height generally of the floating shelf is around 2 inches. Um, and the depth, sorry, I make the depth of this and height as 12 inches. So it is 36 by 12 and the depth, the thickness of that floating shelf is 2 inches. Okay. So I could do floating shelves custom. I can with bracket, I can say without bracket. Sometimes we have walls on both the sides, so you don't need a bracket, you can do without bracket. Right? So you can order all of this. You can order overlay, cut to size panel, veneer, moldings, and floating shelves. So these are the different things. The dimensions are very helpful only for overlay, cut to size panels, floating shelves, not really useful for any of the veneer or maybe on some of the modules. Like if we do a scribe is for certain size and they just come in the width of total length of the scribe is 96. But for scribe, if you don't certify, if you don't put in any of this information, it will still come to a standard size. Thank you.